Okay, welcome back to another episode of Third and 23. I'm your host, Alex. Here we are to talk about the biggest game of the weekend, Georgia at Texas. Texas is a 5-point favorite. College game days in town. It's in Austin. And what is expected to be a Clash of the Titans kind of game. It's probably going to have that kind of build up and hype all throughout Saturday because it's going to be Saturday night. If you're new to the channel, I track my ATS standings. So I only do against the spread here. I do no straight up picks, right? Because I'm looking for the biggest profit when I'm doing my bets. And if you want to tell me, feel free. So I'm an 11-8 on the season. I went 1-4 last Saturday. So I had a rough go last Saturday. Before that, I had won 8 of 9. Now into breaking down this game. When you look at this game, first, let's take a look at the stats. Let's look at Texas. Texas is blowing out everybody they're playing. Their passing offense is ranked 11th in the country at 306 yards per game. It doesn't matter if they have Quinn Ears in or if they have Arch Manning in. They've been balanced out with their running game with Jaden Blue and Wisner providing both kind of like a power and speed, power and flash kind of duo there in the backfield. And then at receiver, they got guys like Isaiah Bond and Silas Bolden, Matthew Golden, DeAndre Moore. They've got a plethora of receivers they spread the ball out to. Defense, look at their pass defense. It's ranked second in the country at 126 yards per game. And they've got a pretty good run defense, too, that ranks in the top 25. So they're doing it in every facet of the game. Georgia, on the other side, you look at their passing offense with Carson Beck, ninth in the country at 318 yards per game. One thing to note, though, Carson Beck has thrown 5 picks this year. So that's a little high at this point in the season. It's a little higher than what I would have expected from a Heisman candidate quarterback, right? But he's got guys to throw to like Dominic Levet and Dylan Bell. Not exactly NFL alpha dogs outside, in my opinion. Their running game actually ranks in the 90s. Some people don't know that about Georgia's rush offense this season. You got Trevor Etienne back there, really good running back, but for whatever reason, they do not get him f- into the flow of the game for whatever reason. They've been really focused on the Carson Beck passing attack. They haven't really been running the ball that well. And defensively, Kirby Smart, they've had a pretty solid defense this season. They've got some issues I've seen in their pass defense, but overall, they're still a pretty solid pass defense, just not as elite as they have been in years past, according to the numbers. So everything when you're looking at this game that way, everything says, well, Texas should definitely cover this. My model tells me Texas should cover this, but there's one thing that you have to take into consideration when you're looking at this game. I like to look at things from a outside from a different kind of perspective, right? Texas is washing everybody. Washed OU, washed Mississippi State. They went into Ann Arbor, Michigan and crushed Michigan. But the thing is, Michigan is ranked dead last in passing this season. Everyone is blanking their passing offense. So Texas shutting down that passing game and which led to them being able to blow them out isn't that impressive to me. Georgia would have did the same thing. Texas went against Oklahoma and wins by 31. OU's top 5 receivers out for the game. They're using their second string quarterback, a true freshman, and they don't have a running game. Oklahoma's offense is bad. Georgia would have shut down that Oklahoma offense as well. So to me, Texas' schedule is Cupcake City. That's the X factor to me in this game. Texas has played nobody, in my opinion. You have name brand programs like Michigan and OU, but Michigan just has a good defense and an okay running game. They are one dimensional as they come on offense. Oklahoma can't play offense. They have no one on the offensive side of the ball because everybody's beat up. So when I look at this game, Georgia would be ranked number 1 right now and undefeated if they play Texas's schedule. Georgia's gone into the Lions' den. They went into Alabama and they lost an all-time classic 41-34. Georgia played Clemson on a neutral field when Clemson was at full strength and beat them by 30. So Georgia's done it. Georgia's been through the wars. Georgia's been here, done that. Texas, man, not so much. I don't think it's going to be so easy for Texas in this game. So while a lot of people are probably on Texas, odds makers are on Texas, my model is on Texas. Man, I'm not on Texas. I'm taking Georgia. Give me the +5. But honestly, I think Georgia's going to go into Austin and win this game straight up. But I'll take Georgia with the +5. So, anyways, if you like that and if you like the content, please like, follow, subscribe, all of that. As you're gonna see my YouTube handle hit in a few seconds. And stay tuned. This is my 5th game. I got a couple more games that I'm gonna do before games kick off tomorrow. But anyways, you'll see my YouTube handle hit in a few seconds. Take care.